This message is for the nation builders. Our window of opportunity is closing. At the same time, the pain felt by our people is intensifying, and a band-aid is no longer a solution. It's time to step out of our comfort zone and lift our people up. Repair their wings to take flight. If you're a nation builder, then you will hear this call like a trumpet blasting over distant hills. This is a call to action to the kings, queens, and soldiers on the battlefield for black power. There's power in each one of us, but the power needed to change conditions will only manifest through a united force. Black Wall Street is the best example I can use to show a community of black unity, black economics, and black power. The next clip will show you how one man started this community known as Black Wall Street. And before it was destroyed by the surrounding white community, it had become one of the richest communities in this country. Did you know that one black man started Black Wall Street in 1906? O.W. Gurley was the son of former slaves. He became a very successful entrepreneur and purchased 40 acres of land that later became Tulsa's Greenwood District, aka Black Wall Street. His vision was to intentionally create a black-only community of businesses and residents. At the height of his goal in 1921, he achieved over 11,000 residents and 600 businesses. Greenwood became known as one of the wealthiest communities in the entire country. At the root of Black Wall Street's success was a solid support system. It's reported that every dollar circulated at least 30 times before leaving their community. Some argue that their success was due to a forced segregation system. In my opinion, it doesn't matter because the message is still very clear how successful we'll be once we start to organize and support one another. So let the rebuilding begin. I would like to say that even up through the 50s and 60s, our communities were more organized and self-contained to create black power. But in the 70s and 80s, the vision was diluted because we believed the mass deception, the delusion of inclusion, integration. In my opinion, this caused three detrimental effects. We fled to outside communities to spend money, while you can't pay, even up to today, other ethnic groups to spend money in our communities. Other ethnic groups do set up business in our communities, but they take the money and run. These dynamics have to be addressed before any type of internal community growth and power is established. So let's not be foolish. There's no black power without black economics, black business ownership. We have to design strategies to contain our dollars for establishing community wealth. This will automatically create community capital to reopen shut down businesses and to give loans to open new businesses inside the community. The next clip I would like to share with you is from the page of a young lady by the name of Annette Douglas off of Facebook, and it shares some insight on how Koreans collaborate with one another to build capital to set up shop in our community to gain wealth. This is a post from the Facebook page of Miss Annette Douglas, and it's titled, "We Have No Excuse," referring to the black community. An Asian beauty supply owner was asked how they get so many loans to open businesses throughout our community. She was wondering if they get special loans from the government. Well, the Asian lady explained they do a money passing rotation where a group of 10 to 20 of them are pooled on an average about 10 grand each. She said every 6 months, each person gets about $100,000 out of the pot to start a business. They must pay back into the pot when their business is established. She explained, this is how they support and help each other. They only hire family and friends who will work for low wages until their time to get their own businesses. The plan is for all 10, 20 of them to have a cleaning business, laundromat, restaurant, grocery store, beauty supply, clothing store, electronics store in our neighborhood and build wealth for their family. So that's the main point here, is that people target us because we have a habit of relinquishing our wealth and transferring it to other ethnic groups. But the point is we have to start developing strategies that deal with just that, containing our dollars, growing our community wealth. Another example, used to live in an apartment building with about like 8 units. 4 of them was with Hispanics. And what they would do, come over from like Guatemala, Mexico, and they would work for like 6 months. After the 6 months was up, they would rotate out back to their homeland. And when they got to their homeland, the value of the dollar increased. But every 6 months there was the rotation, and that was their strategy when they got back home to for an economic come up. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's what we have to realize, is that we have to put in place systems that give us economic wealth development in regards to our dollar. And we used to do that. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's natural for ethnic groups inside their own community to build their own community up. And that's what we got to get back to. We can't blame other ethnic groups for exploiting us, because we voluntarily relinquish our wealth by faithfully supporting their establishments. We're giving so much away that now we're drained, depleted, and forced to rely on the government for the welfare of our communities. We must build a new black nation that puts power back into the community, creates generational wealth and legacy. We have a blueprint that will address all these needs. The vision is to open youth entrepreneurial training centers in strategic cities throughout the country, where the youth will learn skills to produce products and then how to transform the product line into successful businesses. Some of the skills they'll learn is silk screening, sewing, art, video editing, marketing, and jewelry and cabinet making. Each one of these skills represent multi-billion-dollar industries, so the potential to develop a successful business is unlimited. The training will be 100% free to the youth. The operating costs will be 100% community supported. Our return on investment is creating new black businesses and jobs for the community, self-preservation, generational wealth and unity, and legacy. There's more in-depth information on the website. Think about how this one man, O.W. Gurley, created Black Wall Street And before it was destroyed, he had over 10,000 residents and had become one of the richest communities in the U.S. Now think about this. If we can get 10,000 supporters, not only can we impact our communities throughout this country, but also anywhere black life exists on the planet, you can be a part of this solution just by donating at least $5 to $10 a month for an entire year. So to make your donation, go to the website www.tomorrowsbridges.com. If you need to reach out for more information, my email is tomorrowsbridges@gmail.com. I thank you in advance for your support. And as always, please like, share, and share this video. And may God bless you.